Luton Town vs Liverpool prediction, team news, lineups Premie League. A fifth successive win across all competitions is on offer for Liverpool when they head to Kenilworth Road to face Luton Town in Sunday's Premier League contest. The Reds sunk Bournemouth 2-1 in EFL Cup action in midweek, while the Hatters became Aston Villa's latest victims in the West Midlands with a 3-1 beating. Match preview. Since Unai Emery took the reins at Aston Villa, few teams have gone toe-to-toe with the Lions on their own patch and lived to tell the tale, so few could knock Luton for falling victim to the Europa Conference League contenders' superiority last time out. Stretching their remarkable winning home run in the Premier League to 12 matches, Villa struck through John McGinn and Moussa Diaby before Tom Lockyer put the ball past his goalkeeper. But there was time for Emiliano Martinez to join him in the own goals club in the 83rd minute. While Luton were being put to the sword at Villa Park, Bournemouth were busy downing Burnley for their first Premier League victory of the new term. Thereby demoting Luton below them and into the relegation places, the Hatters enter game week 11 sat in 18th spot and could drop lower if Burnley overcome Crystal Palace on Saturday. October was certainly a Halloween horror show for the newly promoted side, who entered the month on the back of gleaning 3 points against Everton but would only take 1 point from their subsequent 4 fixtures, holding Nottingham Forest to a 2-2 draw at the City Ground. Home defeats to Burnley and Tottenham Hotspur were further blots on Edwards' notebook, and unless Luton can defy the odds and keep Liverpool's attackers at bay this weekend, they will become the first Premier League team since Leicester City's crop of 1994 to concede in each of their first 11 games in the competition. Storm Ciarán may have battered the Vitality Stadium and its surroundings, but there was no raining on the Liverpool parade during the 4th round of the EFL Cup, as Jurgen Klopp's charges ensured that their numbered ball would be in the pot for the quarter-final draw. The Reds were briefly made to pay for a moment of lackadaisical defending, as Justin Kluivert headed home at the back stick to cancel out a Cody Gakpo opener, but the Cherries were only on level terms for 6 minutes as Darwin Núñez cut inside and unleashed a rocket into the roof of the net. Before Klopp's men can think about a December date with West Ham United in the quarter-finals, the Reds have a top 4 Premier League position to maintain, as an emotionally charged 3-0 win over Nottingham Forest last weekend saw Liverpool quickly usurp Luton's conquerors Villa back into the Champions League places. Only 3 points separates Klopp's informed troops, who have triumphed in each of their last 4 matches from Tottenham Hotspur at the Summit, and the Reds have scored at least twice in each of their last 6 matches continentally and domestically. But precedent is not entirely on their side. Indeed, Liverpool have been beaten in both of their last 2 meetings with newly promoted Premier League teams on the road, and not since January 2008 have they battled Luton in a competitive setting, where Steven Gerrard netted a hat-trick in a 5-0 FA Cup crushing. Team news. One positive from Luton's loss to Villa was that Edwards' side did not sustain any fresh injury or suspension concerns, although no fewer than 6 players are in the care of the medical team ahead of Liverpool's visit. None of Mads Andersen thigh, Daniel Potts ankle, Albert Sambi Lokonga thigh or Reece Burke thigh will be fit to face Klopp's side, while Jordan Clark ankle and Amari Bell thigh will not make the cut despite making progress in their rehabilitations. Having now come off the bench in successive fixtures, ex-Everton winger Andros Townsend may now be in contention to make the first 11 for the Hatters, but Edwards should not make changes to his defense-heavy setup in abundance. Meanwhile, Liverpool attacker Luis Diaz was absent from the win over Bournemouth amid the ongoing situation with his parents in Colombia, as authorities are still searching for his missing father following their shocking kidnap at the weekend. While the situation remains unresolved, Diaz has been training and has been given the power to determine his availability by Klopp, who also has Stefan Bajcetic calf, Thiago Alcantara hip and Andrew Robertson shoulder unavailable for the time being, while Ben Doak muscle will need a late fitness test. Despite breaking the deadlock on a stormy South Coast evening, Cody Gakpo's spot will be under threat from Diogo Jota and fellow goalscorer Núñez, while Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis Mac Allister and Trent Alexander-Arnold will be among those to return to the first 11. Luton Town possible starting lineup: Kaminski, Kabor, Osho, Lockyer, Menji, Doughty, Nakamba, Barkley, Chung, Morris, Adebayo. Liverpool possible starting lineup: Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Connate, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Soboslai, Mac Allister, Gravenberch, Sulla, Nunez, Hoda. We say, Luton Town 0-2 Liverpool. Not even a free-scoring Tottenham, albeit a 10-man Tottenham, could score multiple goals at Kenilworth Road during their recent stopover in Luton. And the hosts will benefit from an extended recuperation period. However, with a selection of well-rested first-teamers primed to return to the first 11, Liverpool should subject Luton to another miserable afternoon en route to a 5th victory on the trot. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.